Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play SimCity 4 with me, X2X. Today, this episode anyway, and following episodes, we are going to fill up this little city, which is going to be called Silicon Valley, with high-tech, high-wealth industry. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to max out the taxation on all the other industries, as well as pretty much everything else. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm just going to do it for fun. It's going to be one of those cities that gives us error messages. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a zone profile with a central avenue. You don't really need to accept because that's off the map, and I don't think the game cares about that. And so I'm going to use a fairly straightforward zone profile for this city. I already mucked it up. Fairly straightforward. I'll probably be building subways and bus stations. I don't know how utilized they'll be, but as part of sort of trying to keep tabs on what traffic is doing, that is something I'm going to be pretty consistent with throughout this Let's Play. I want to make sure I'm building mass transit everywhere I can. I may end up actually redeveloping Sunnyvale into something else because it's outlived its usefulness where it is. I might leave it there. Usually when I run out of things to do, like I run out of when I run out of area to develop, I just build more of those farming locations, but I've sort of figured a way out of that I don't have to do that anymore. Nobody's actually going to be living here. It's basically just going to be infrastructure and high-tech industry. Enough infrastructure to keep the high-tech industry here, and then as many high-tech industrial jobs as we can fit in this little zone area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's definitely something that I haven't built yet much of, the high-tech industry, and it's something we need to start taking advantage of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Especially because it's going to be really important on allowing people to move into Vancouver, as well as providing jobs. It'll also provide medium and low wealth jobs for the rest of the region, which is also important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't feel like I'm probably just going to do something like this here. I'm doing parks. In previous episodes I've been doing... What have I been doing? What's it called? Open green space? Either or works, I think. Like here. So we need to make a couple of neighborhood connections. The first one obviously being... lagging a little bit with city startup. The first one being power, the next one being water, although I think I can route water from Sunnyvale, which I'd like to do if possible. So we got our power connection, and of course they're stymied. So I'm going to make the water deal. I can't remember if they have a lot of extra water here, so I'm going to have to check that out real quick. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, they got a metric big ton. And I'm gonna go like this. Except, and actually this city is gonna be a trash router. They're gonna reroute trash through here. They're gonna be water, garbage. Gonna be exporting garbage to garbage land from this little city, which means I'll have to make a road connection, and I think I'll probably do something like this. Garbage can come in the top corner there. Mainly, it just means that won't interrupt any of the other services we have going through, which is kind of what I'd like. I've been doing this, like building these little 4 cities in the last couple episodes, just to make the region look more filled out. Ugh, that's gonna mess things up, but it's fine. I do need a road connection, so I'm actually just gonna do it like this. Like this. There you go. Alright, so we'll get our water connection going. As always, the first thing you want to do is set up your... Probably could have planned that out a little bit better, but c'est la vie. We want to import water from Sunnyvale Trailer Park and power, and export our garbage to Sunnyvale Trailer Park. I tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I tried recording another game. I tried recording Anno 1404. If you don't know the Anno series, it's also called Dawn of Discovery. But unfortunately, I cannot get it to be stable recorded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're back to SimCity. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think Tropical 4 will be the next game I try. And with any luck, Tropical 4 will upload or will record no problem. Definitely, Tropical 4 is more lighthearted than SimCity. So this is actually fairly straightforward. You could go like this if you really wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm going to count because I like to count. I think that's 4. Yeah, that's 4. And then there's like one little weird one right there. And then this one will be kind of oddball as well. These ones will be a little different, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that, and then we'll dezone this area and make that look nice. And then just have this one little area like that, which should be good. And 4, 4, 4, and the same thing, 4, 4, 4, 4, grumbles, 4 like there, 4 like there, 4 like. Alright, and then I'm leaving these spaces open because you have to sort of bribe this industry a little bit. And I also plan on putting other things there like transportation and whatnot. This one ended up being a bit bigger for some reason, and I'll put some other things there. Quite a bit bigger, actually. Proving that, for some reason, oh, just because the avenues aren't symmetrical, I would guess. I don't think there are any high-tech industry gifts aside from the power one. I can't remember. Hydrogen power, I think it is. This map's going to be pretty straightforward to get going, so we're just kind of doing general job zoning in this video. If you want to skip ahead to something a little bit more consequential, then that's fine. I'll be spending a little bit of time doing some mass transit in this neighborhood, but aside from that, it'll be pretty straightforward stuff. And as I tend to lean towards not skipping content, or at least posting everything I do. It's just the thing I like. Just me. Just the way I play. Or the way I let's play, I guess. Should be lots of content coming down this week, since my beloved is going away to teach some petroleum course. Big surprise. If you don't know, I live in probably the most petroleum rich region of North America, and probably one of the most petroleum rich places on the planet, aside from possibly Saudi Arabia. Alberta has, or at least the part of Canada I'm from, which is called Alberta, has enormous amounts of petroleum resources. There's a little bit of biographical information about X2X. I don't know if it's pretty late, so if I sound tired, that's why. It's like 3 in the morning or something. What am I doing recording at 3 in the morning? Well, you see, I can't sleep. Alright, so we got all the zones figured out. The next thing we're going to need to do is I'm going to see if I can cheat this. I doubt I can, but I might be able to. Alright, well, let's just go give this a little and no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's see if I can make sure that power connection is 100 megawatt, 100 qubits. Alright. So I'm going to turn it on to let some growth happen. Did I make sure to... Oh, Jesus. Alright. Okay, the tax regime just took a little bit of time to kick in. So the first thing we're going to do is go to neighborhood deals and import the maximum water, because this is industry. And same thing with... interesting. I don't know what that... Oh, I probably need to reset that deal. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna go and make sure I'm importing enough power to podunk. Rerouting, as I was discussing in the last 2 videos, is a really big pain in the neck, but for our region, the region we're currently working on right now, I think it's worthwhile. 11,000 megawatt hours. Am I capped out for power? There's no way I'm capped out for power. This is one of the reasons why rerouting becomes so problematic, because you have to constantly be shifting power between 2 places. I think I'm rerouting power between 3 regions at this point, almost 4. Let's see. To the new city we're sending, maybe sending a lot more power. Might be time for a new nuclear plant. How much money do we have? A bunch. Let's destroy this coal plant and put up a nuke plant. These nuclear plants are just a lifesaver. Capacity use is 26%. Neighborhood deals. Alright, let's send... Oh, that's... I don't know, we should be able to export more than that, but anyway, that might be the cap amount it can use. So they're pulling in a whole bunch. Now let's go here, and blah blah blah. Growing city cries for more juice. Neighborhood deals. We need to be buying much more power and exporting much more power. Alright. I think 9,000 will probably be it for now. 9,000 megawatts. Let's go check out this city here, Silicon Valley. Everything should be good. And let's double check here. Oh, is that grass or data use? Power. Perfect. Alright. So we'll let the growth happen. I imagine we have a ton. Just keeping our eye out for errors. I don't think that should be there. Anyway. Alright, so the next thing we need is more water. And yeah, I'll just do it all, fuck it. Screw it, rather. Alright, for now, it is industrialified. Maybe, inevitably, it may just be too far away from the regions where we need it, but I remember Halifax. This last corner of Halifax, and then that gutter right there that I didn't want to build. Take a look at what my RCI indicators look like here. Lots of commercial. It'll be consumed if I let it run. Shitloads of residential too. And some manufacturing demand. I thought I was getting rid of that manufacturing demand anyway. Let's take a look at the services we got going here. We have large elementary school, which is basically at max capacity. And then we have 3 hospitals, which are over capacity, so I think you're gonna have to build these 2 corners up and then leave this rest of this area for commercial and services. And then anything else was gonna look at? Is it transportation department? You can overfund the airport. I don't know if that does anything. There's building maintenance for mass transit, but I don't know if that does anything either. Let's see here. We don't need water conservation. Don't need power conservation. I don't think we need that. We don't need any of these things turned on. Taxes look fine. So we just were public safety, hey? Overfund Department of Corrections and the Fire Department just for fun. Yeah, this we can't do anything about. Maintenance, pickup and delivery. We can overfund maintenance, hey? I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, water is fine. Ordinances are all fine. Beautification's fine. Government is going to take out a loan. I don't need a loan. Okay. Well, I can't remember what I was going to do. First things first. I'm going to put commercial here. Finish that up. Oh yeah, I was going to look at police department, but still not too many inmates. Can't remember if that affects the desirability though. Medium wealth residential. Yeah, high wealth residential does not want to be in these areas. Good for low wealth though. Commercial. They don't want to be by the airport. Well, that's pretty good too. offices, and they're all green. High wealth offices don't want to be over there. Agriculture doesn't want to be near big buildings, near traffic basically. Dirty is fine. Manufacturing doesn't want to be around the airport. I don't know why. And then high tech doesn't want to be around basically anything, which is why you don't build it in your residential areas. Alright, that's kind of neat. I didn't know you could change the desirability level. I never really looked at it that closely. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And mix it up a little bit. Alright. So that's this episode. Next time on Let's Play SimCity, we're going to finish off Halifax? Is this Halifax? Yeah, we're going to finish off Halifax, and then likely what I'm going to be doing is breaking new ground on another city with either a similar style or just without the industrial development, something just for that. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you'll join me next time for Let's Play SimCity 4. Thanks for watching.